Yo, this week was The Mission. I don't want to say there wasn't a lot of meaning behind the song. You know, every song has meaning, but there's no grand story like me chasing off people on the land, or there's no real big story behind it like the past 2 weeks. But I can give you a story. So I've mentioned before, you know, I got a cousin, and Wednesday is our night, and we always get together on Wednesdays and you know, at least record something just to make sure ties keep rolling. So I remember that night I'm already in bed and took my shower and everything. Usually once I do that, that's a wrap. I ain't coming out no more. It was like 10 o'clock and he hit me up, and I'm just like, bro, you hit me up at 10 o'clock, bro. But then something in me, I had two choices to make. Either I can do what was easy and comfortable and just, you know, say, nah, not this week or whatever, and wait a whole another week for us to keep it going. Or I could do what was uncomfortable and get my ass up and go record something. So it's 10:30 at night. He called me and I'm just like, man, meet me at the studio. And he's like, all right, say no more. So I got up, left, had a headache, didn't feel like it, unmotivated, everything. Still made the beat, dropped the verses, recorded it, and all in like 2 hours, really. Doing that, afterwards I felt like a hard workout. You know how you feel after a hard workout you didn't know how you was gonna get through. You feel a certain sense of accomplishment that you would have equated to letdown if you didn't do it. And ever since then, it kind of showed me, it solidified to me that I can do this shit at will. Like, even when I'm not inspired, even when there's no big grand story to go on, I still have to tap into these reserves whenever I'm on the road to becoming what I'm gonna become, or what I'm becoming. So The Mission, I named it that because the beat to me sounds like Miami Vice type deal. We took the speedboat to the back and we plotting on something. At that time, you know, it was me. If I can't say anything about the song, I was just pulling from the feeling like, man, if I look around, I got everything I need. And not even saying like, you know, money, resource, like everything I need, meaning it just seems like no matter what I did or do in this life, I always get brought back to music. You know, through all the ill feelings about it, all the good times about it, I always get brought back to music. And throughout, the one consistent thing I've always noticed is I've always had a way to record. I've always had a way to learn. I've always had a way to make it. And it wasn't until something happened to me in my life earlier last year that I kind of came to grips with that. I just want to see what happens if I put everything into what I'm doing musically. And you can't find an excuse not to take it all the way there. You know, you're different, you sound different, people shoo you because of that. You know, you face a lot of the hate, a lot of people that think you don't know they hating, but you go through all of that, through the disappointment, being left out, but all of that's what makes the mission worth it. The mission is to become what I know I am in this thing against all odds. I'm not going nowhere else. I'm from here, and I will find my support here. I will find my way here. That's all on me, you know? It ain't on nobody else. It ain't on no circumstance. It's on me. So I can say that's kind of like what the mission, you know, when I say like 10 generations ahead, I can't be scared. That's like from constantly having good ideas, and you literally go try to tell your homies or whatever, or they see what you doing, they don't see it, then they knock it, they do it, but then a year later they coming back and telling you about the idea like it's theirs. Like, it's just so many little bits and pieces in there that all attribute to the mission that I'm on currently. Again, just wrapping up this week, the mission. Nothing too deep, but there's always meaning behind it, always a story to tell. I had the next 2 weeks already done, a song called Brainstorm and A Star next. But after, you know, reviewing it with some of my close associates, we kind of decided that those are like more like album materials, but I don't know. So I probably have to cook up something and drop it on Monday. But I kind of wanted to be consistent by what I've actually been going through week by week. So I can't announce what the next song will be, either be Brainstorm or whatever I cook up to replace the two. But every Monday and Friday, I'll be dropping something. See you then.